Hello Leo, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and I'm here with your March Tarot forecast. As always, we'll be looking at your love life, your career and workspace, and we'll get you some guidance from the universe on how to best navigate the energy of the months of March. At the end, I'll post some messages from your person of interest to yourself. And we will start, as always, with a little oracle message, so I'll start shuffling right away. Remember that these readings are for Sun, Moon, and Rising Leo. So if you're checking this for a Sun sign, please make sure to check readings for your other placements as well. And of course, these are collective readings, so take what resonates for you and leave what doesn't. For personal readings and other information on how you can collaborate with me, how you can get more content, please check the description box below. And of course, feel free to like the video if you enjoy what I'm doing. This helps me spread the word and reach the audience that needs this message. Speaking of which, Leo, you've got the Miracles card. Expect the wonders to emerge. I also like how it has the new moon here, because as I'm recording this, we are in the energy of new moon in Pisces. And it is a lot actually about realizing what the dream is and kind of like moving towards the dream. So I like this very much for you. Okay, great start of the reading. Let's see what we have with tarot. For your love life, you have the Chariot. So the moon is now complemented by the stars. Ace of Wands, nice. And Justice. We just had Justice for Cancer. So this is Libra energy. You could be dealing with Libra. Chariot is Cancer energy. Libra and Cancer. I will talk more about that after I lay out the spread. For your career and workspace, you have Wheel of Fortune. This is Sagittarius energy. Seven of Wands. And Lovers. This is Gemini. And then the advice, Ace of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. Nine of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Pentacles. Do you feel like you've been working a lot on something lately, Leo, and you don't really feel like it's giving you the results that you are expecting? I'm just immediately hearing that don't get too hung up on the expectations versus result. I know, like kind of what is it? Expectations versus reality, right? What they put on social media. I don't get too hung up on like the gap between the two, right? You're making progress and that's what matters. And actually, when it comes to relationships, you're being asked to continue moving forward with your passion, but do not get carried away. Pun unintended with the carriage here. Because the Libra energy in the Justice card is reminding us the importance of finding compromise and living in that harmonious symbiosis, meaning that it's not a power struggle of like who's on top or who makes the most important decisions, right? It's also not about showing that somehow you're stronger, better, smarter, making more money, whatever it is, right? Again, so you can make the decisions. It is about showing up for each other. It's about holding the torch, almost like with this wand, right? It's like sharing the passion. Yes, passion towards each other, also passion for life, right? And doing it as equal partners, finding that interdependency rather than codependency. And by the way, it goes either way. So regardless of whether you feel you're on top and that's the power game that you like to play, or you feel like the other person is doing that to you, it is a disbalance, right? And whichever side of it you're on, you can impact it. Then for career space, you have Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Wands, and the Lovers. Yeah, so the universe definitely helping you get to where you want to get. You just need to stick with it and keep going, right? Like really make sure that you stand by the actions that you take, the thoughts that you share online maybe, or with your team. You know, there's a demand of a high level of integrity right now, right? Where you're not tricking people, you're not just saying something just for today so it works and people do what you want from them, right? It's supposed to be building long-term relationships and coming in with love, with compassion, maybe even forgiveness if necessary, towards yourself and others involved. And I don't just mean like sit around and just keep talking about it. I mean, of course, continue moving towards your goals, but with that energy in mind and believing that, you know, things are unfolding naturally, with the speed that they're supposed to. So don't rush and don't overwork, please, because I saw that, I heard that energy at the beginning, and it's like I'm getting this workaholic vibe for some of you. And yeah, please don't do that. It's not gonna help. It's only gonna push away the results that you're aiming for, you know, the ambition that you have. Advice for you: Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and Nine of Swords. Yeah, so again, I'm getting the energy of don't rush, and don't rush with action, and don't rush with conclusions and communication. Like make sure that like there is a lot of potential that you have, a lot of resources at your disposal, or you know, somewhere close enough where you can get them. Don't rush to like spend everything right away, or don't approach the person with like some pretty harsh truths and facts that you think is true but it isn't, right? Like you're presenting them as a truth, but those are your assumptions. And this is not to set yourself up for guilt and shame, because those are the lowest vibrations and we don't want that. This is more for you to keep an open mind and just ask extra questions and try to understand. Because our brain, by definition, is trying to complete the image, is trying to complete the understanding, right? And if we don't have all the information, we can still come up with it based on, I don't know, the precedent, what we know about life, etc., etc. But this is where your conscious self goes in and says, hang on, we don't know that, no one's actually talked about it yet, so let's just find out what's really going on. And be careful with wasting resources, right? Like be wise with how you invest those. Okay, messages for Leo from their person of interest. Ooh. Four of Cups. Please clarify. This one was trying to fly out the moon. Anything else? Yes. And Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so your person has had some issues lately with finding their joy, finding the kind of the meaning of life, finding balance in their life too, right? Like almost like they were trying to overcompensate by going into some kind of addictions, or well, addictions can look differently. I'm getting shopping for somebody, or just procrastinating, like different things that would kind of keep them busy, but and away from their dark and twisty thoughts, so to speak, right? So essentially a person hasn't been in a good place and they've been going through it with a lot of feelings and emotions, and at this time they really need you to be in their corner, Leo, and support them. So if you're feeling that your person is sort of like you and your person are drifting apart, or they're not as present, then this is your cue. But again, don't make assumptions. Go in and talk to your person. They want to be seen, they want to be heard, and you should understand that, because it's a very much Leo energy. Right? But talk to them, find out what's going on, and see how you can meet them there and how you can provide support, if at all. If not, then that could also be a conversation of like you explaining where you're coming from, what you're doing right now, and why it may be useful for the two of you to even take space from each other, or for your person to ask someone else for help if you realize that you can't really help them with where they are. But this is all also a passing energy. It's a very important learning experience for them. So please let them have it. When I'm saying don't rush with assumptions and conclusions, that also means do not give unsolicited advice. This is very important right now in this particular situation. Okay, Leo, I'm gonna leave you with it. Don't forget about your miracles and to get excited about them. So yeah, I hope this was good for you guys. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. And until next time,